well. They really do not tell you what he can do. Saimayu is his partner. He's going to open the bowling to the team. Shanmalinga racing much boy and want to technical for this much protected in the conditions. Ball get it to curve as we wait for the countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Here we go, 160. What Sri Lanka have on the board. There you go. The shape into the right-hander.
Farhan was in some good form first game, 51 of 36. He looked to hit it cleanly. Got 10 and over off the power play for this opening stand. They were very, very good. Got them off to a really good start. They're going to be needed tonight to make this a big power play indeed in the first 3.4.
No runs on the board though for the bowlers that particular night. That's for short. He waited for it. They're on their way, Pakistan.
I think they got something special in this man, Farhan. I think in the World Cup, something really exciting at the top of the order to look forward to. As you say, just drifting it in, stand and deliver. His bottom hand came off the bat a bit, and he still hit it like a rocket through the offside.
Yeah, the length not there. 3.4 overs. That's the power play. As of now, deep mid-wicket, long on. 2 allowed outside that 30-yard. Pulls it quick. Not quicker that one, but honing in on the pad. Hence, giving Farhan no room to free his arms. If he goes, he hits those 2 fielders in the deep. All clever, clever, very good. Watch the batter and reacted.
Oh, cat and mouse, this is great to watch. This a real challenge. Bowler at the top of his game and a batsman in good form as well. This is great to watch here. What's going to happen next?
Told you about the line at the pads. Farhan went leg side to create his zone. That's Apish. He's placed it nicely. But Sri Lanka will take this. That required rate rises rapidly.
It's important to have a good, steady over. Don't go for too many. I think Sean has done a really good job here. Unlucky not to get him out here. Inside half of the blade. And his bottom hand once again coming off the bat. He timed that a bit better. Might have held out to deep, long on.
Saimayu for the first time this innings. Round the wicket, Tikshana. Oh, nicely bowled. So just the 5 runs off the first over. 5 for none.
Crispy or
In front of square, 1 bounce for 4.
That's what he can do. Loves to rock on the front foot, but when you bowl back of a length, yeah, he's got a power game square of the wicket as well. That's so cleanly, goodness me.
He's got no decision to make really, Farhan, with the required rate above 14. You got to go, you got to take your chances. He hits it really well. Well, Sri Lanka's innings as well, you break it down, John. 5 overs of spin. Ball, he's chopped it. Inside edge onto the stumps.
What a beauty, that's a huge blow to Pakistan. The dangerous Farhan. Brilliant bowling from Malinga.
You give the back pace, it looks like it's easy to score a run. I was trying to give you the breakdown earlier, John. 5 overs of spin in the Sri Lankan innings went for 49. That's 9.8. 7 overs of pace went for 111. That's almost 16 runs an over. He picks it up. It's 6. It's a huge one. Not holding back is Salman Ali Agha.
Goodness me. No fuss in there. They're great result. Pakistan fans are very cheerful after the start from the skipper. Walked in through the offside. This time pick up. And that's way back into the stands.
Look, I got to say, there's nothing wrong with those deliveries. These are just quality shots. Playing your percentages. Gave himself room off that first ball. The second one went inside it. Change in the field. That's a deep square leg. Deep mid wicket. He'll probably try and angle it in at those pads. 3.4 overs the power play. Edge 4. That was intentional. He took the pace off.
Someone knows this power play needs to be where they make a dent in this total, and he's got to go. Every ball has to be a boundary in his mind, and that's a good delivery. Unfortunately, going past the stumps, going past the keeper as well. And the skipper's walked in. It's gone 4-6-4. What a start to his innings.
Looks like a skipper's day. Srilanka 34 of 9, and he was able to get it away from the keeper. It was the slower ball and hence no pace for the ball to fly through. That'll be a wide. 19 of 5 deliveries this over. Chaibzada Farhan.
Look at the dismissal, trying to carve it through the offside, and that was the only ball of any success in this over. I mean, 3 4s and a 6. Srilanka has been expensive, but he's got the breakthrough, more importantly.
Last ball of the second over. He's chipped it. It's safe. Will it run away? It plugs in the outfield. A lot of work for Lianagay to do, and hence 3 runs. So 22 off the second. In cricket from the grassroots. Beginning with school cricket and progressing through district, provincial and national levels. The program ensures that schools, clubs and district and provincial cricket institutions are fully supported. The Cricket Gamata program. Great initiative. Got to start them off young. Doing their bit to up the game. This is really good. Very clever from Salman Ali Agha. They just can't stop him.
Tishana's just being a little bit predictable. Quick delivery, just shaping in to the right-handers. Offering up a free stroke, really. Square legs up, short fine legs up, so very poor delivery by his standards.
Up with the raid, Pakistan. Sri Lanka under pressure. That's what you need to do. Give the opposition something to think of. And when the crowd goes quiet, you know you're succeeding as an opposition visiting team. Gives himself room. Won't go for 4. But the runs keep coming.
Someone is trying everything. He's moving around crease, he's advancing, he's sweeping, he's playing all the shots here. He's going to offer up an opportunity here, and Sri Lanka got to be sharp enough to take that catch or get that run out or something special, because you're going to need to dislodge him quite quickly here because he's looking so dangerous.
7 balls in the power play remain. After that, you have a bit more protection. No protection at the moment. Well, he's of no use. That's a substitute outside the boundary. 29 of 8 to Salman Ali Agha.
Putting the premier bowler in the Sri Lankan team under some immense pressure. Dikshana. He's only got 2 fielders out the ring. He's equipped, but so is the skipper Salman. He's played a brilliant hand so far.
In this partnership, which is 30 of 9, Saim Ayub yet to face a ball. He's faced 1 ball in the innings so far. You think he's grumpy, or he's a happy chappy at the non-striker's end? Again, no change to the field. Even if there was, it's of no use. We're seeing some big sixes.
Wow, that's a huge stroke. He's marching on here. This partnership, 36 of 10. In the dugout, the Sri Lankan fielders, they're starting to look at each other. They're starting to have small little chats, because this is a big problem now.
And they come together, the keeper, the captain, the bowler. A clear indication of what do we do now. Another variation from Dikshan. He pulled it from way behind the crease, yet no difference from Agha. Power play, 3.4 overs, I keep reminding you. Sri Lanka made 47 for 2. Pakistan already up there.
Always going to be an important pass. After, like you say, not long to go. At the end of this power play, back far more boundary riders, so they need to make it count now.
This is perfect for him. He's someone who likes to play his shots, and what he's done is, as soon as he came in, he's looked to 10 Sri Lankan bowlers, and he succeeded. It's going to be Pakirana coming on. Oh, edge and 4. Well, this is what pace can do. Very, very useful. The 50's up.
Streaky but effective given the situation. Pakistan in pursuit of a big total. They're doing it nicely. Pressure straight away on the bowler with a faulty stroke.
Well, this is the game. Well, the bowler would wander. He's found the outside edge. He's deceived the batter. He's wrong-footed him with that shot, but still, the batter gets away and gets a boundary. Saim Ayub on strike. And this is not in control, but it is going to fall safe. It was onto him a little bit quickly. But at the moment, the Sri Lankan captain needs some control. He needs to bowl a few dots. He needs to get at least 1 or 2 economical overs.
Yeah, Saim Ayub was pointing to his captain that ball kept low. Actually, it didn't. Wasn't the right length for that stroke.
Right, we got the man on strike, 39-10. He's striking at 390. Oh, what a shot! He's turning it on. It's gone all the way. I think it's 6. The umpire will need confirmation. No, he doesn't. He's seen it. This is magnificent batting.
Yeah, pace can be batsman's friend too. Used the pace on that occasion quite nicely, Pakistani captain. Now shimmy towards the off stump created a bit of room for himself to help the ball on its way. This is good batting.
I think it's outstanding. It is outstanding. 51 partnership of just 14 balls. They are just turning it on here.
He looks so dialed in, Pakistani captain. Gave out the purpose, supported himself the order, and doing it nicely. Oh, hit the ball straight to the fielder. That was the wicket. Sri Lankan team looking for. They have removed the danger batsman, Salman Ali Agha, who was going great gun.
Good sharp catch, I'll tell you.
पाक है तो पाकिस्तान
Srilanka will take
पाकिस्तानियत है
and loves to bowl, or he bowls generally immediately after the power plays. Let's see. Not in control, not in control. Taken in the deep. Ishan Malinga, the catcher. Wicket number. Well, that strike rate of Mohammad Nawaz, 136. The average may not be much to write home about, but in this game, the strike rate matters. He's come in with a mission because Pakistan have lost their way a little bit. 3 wickets. That's a poor delivery. That is a really poor delivery. And Nawaz cashing in with a boundary.
Oh, he's sort of a batsman who doesn't need a bad delivery to score his runs, and then he gets such a delivery. What do you expect, Hasaranga? He's not going to miss out. He's off the mark in style. Mohammad Nawaz.
Sri Lanka needs Hasaranga to make sure that he bowls a good spell, because the bowlers before have gone for runs. Somebody needs to try and pull it back a little bit. Another look at that wicket of Saim Ayub.
Yeah, his intention was to hit the ball away from that fielder at mid-on, but the ball came very late, and that's why he only could hit the ball straight to the fielder.
That's a precious dot. That is a precious dot. At this stage, Sri Lanka will want to build dots, bring that rate down at the moment now from 15.5. Oh, he drags it, and taken in the deep. Hasaranga strikes again. Tatum Nissanka, the catcher. Is Pakistan losing the plot here?
A dot delivery in a shortened game brings a lot of
पाक है तो पाक
Well, the debutant is on strike, a slip in. Oh, friendly full toss down the ground. Will this be cut off? It will be. And a bit of hesitancy. The throw wasn't all that great. They get a couple, but a good over from Hasaranga. 7 runs and 2 wickets. 69 for 4.
पाक है तो शॉपिंग
said before, he's a clever operator. He knows how to take the pace of the ball, bowls it really slow, and then that arm delivery he bowls.
Hits it with a lot of power. But at this time, Sri Lanka wouldn't mind singles, because Pakistan's required rate is almost 13.5. It's dropped from 15 plus to little over 13. That's the one you spoke about, the arm ball that came in with the arm. Dhananjay's son, who fires the ball in. He's a clever kind of operator. Well bowled, well bowled. Very, very well bowled. Let me tell you that this is gold dust.
And that's what transpired.
Very useful as bowler. You may bowl a few cheap balls, but it's 5 runs. If you can finish off there, it's brilliant over.
Selection makes a lot of sense, without doubt.
So just a single of that last delivery. He's just conceded 6 runs. And Pakistan at the end of 6 are 75 for 4.
13 runs. That's put some level of brakes onto the scoring rate. Now with the speed spread out, boundaries aren't coming that freely, but that's a good placement by Khwaja Nafe, right between those two boundary riders.
Going to break the shackles here. It's his first boundary. 5 balls he's been in there. They need to get on with it here. 14 to the over acquired. It's not easy, there's no doubt about it. You've got a quality spinner. Srilanka working his magic. He's bowled really well. 2 wickets already in his opening over. Sri Lanka want him to finish it here.
Once again, same zone, same area, but not the same result. Better work done by the boundary rider. But Nafi comes back for 2. Now they will have to pick on bowlers. In fact, from here on, it's just a 12 overs a side game. They'll have to really press that accelerator.
He's only looking leg side here at the moment. I don't blame him. He's got to get that bottom hand involved.
Yeah, this time just making room, trying to open up that offside. He wanted to play over that extra cover fielder.
Well, Srilanka has at least not tried to dart every ball in. He's tried to mix up the pace a little bit, and that's what he did the last delivery. A lot slower. A totally better. The pitch just stuck in the wickets a little bit more, so good bravery from him as well.
Since Salman Agha's dismissal, the required rate for the first time has gone above the current rate. They were flying at 15.5 and overs when he was batting. Now it's 12.3. That's taken an outside edge. Will be oh, that's very well done. They're throwing around, appealing for runouts by field that Nafi's made it. Bit of confusion there also regarding second run.
But tight in the end. About some of the batters, the only one who's really stood out so far. Salman 45 of 12. Another look here. He could be caught short, but I thought for a second he might be getting a rude surprise there, but he's safely home.
Yeah, I think the throw was pretty wide of the stumps. If you look down the line, very full on that occasion, very full, meant to be hit, and he opened up the offside zone. 88 for 4 after 7 with that boundary.
विभाग है पाकिस्तानियत है इंस्टॉल ऑनलाइन एनी जगह
Very straight on that occasion, very straight, and it's been cut off well. 244, make that 245 runs scored today. Yeah, definitely not a day for the bowlers.
Just get right over from one of their bowlers from here on in. Put the game to bed. There's been some good fielding though, you've got to say. Sri Lanka's ground fielding's been excellent. They've thrown themselves around and pulled off some wonderful stops so far.
Yeah, again very full, again very straight. Just not being able to get underneath that, in to elevate that for a maximum.
Jai had a good first over. They've decided to give him another one, and it doesn't always work out so well. It's a fielding side. get a bit of a measure for him. Nawaz last over, good shot over extra cover, starting to find his range. Can he find his range once again? He needs to. It's 15 and over now required.
Yeah, again, another edge, just a single, punching the bat, realizing it's getting tougher now for Pakistan. And for tough situations, you've got something that will be very much of a hope for everyone, rebuilding Sri Lanka. And this is a fund that has been created under the Presidential Secretariat. So you can donate now if you go to donate.gov.lk and you put in your share in helping rebuilding Sri Lanka. Low full toss, but won't go to the boundary. He'll just get one run. Now it's getting tighter. 68 of 26 balls. You take that in a shorter format of the game where you'll need someone to really go berserk.
Been a bit more desperate in the field for me compared to the Pakistan fielding efforts in the first innings. Change of field. They need a boundary here. It's been a great run from Dhananjaya so far.
Oh, he's got hold of that. You can tell he's got hold of that. Has gone the distance. They needed that. And Nawaz gets a maximum going, taking Pakistan to one short of 100.
Deathly silence as that hit the middle of the bat. The ball goes sailing into the crowd, and deathly silence. What a shot. Right in the slot for him, and that is 6 all day long. Starting to find the boundary now. Nawaz, 19 of 10 from him. Can they go for another one here? Finish it off strongly, the server. It's been quiet up until that stroke.
Every time the ball goes out into the crowd or away from that boundary, really a lot of water back there. Takes some time to dry the ball. Umpire checks it, and here we go. Last ball of the over. Slow one, and he launches it once again into the night sky. That's gone for another maximum. So finishing the over off pretty well for. How many times you say that finish the over well? It's bowled so well for this first 4 deliveries. Just singles into and right into the slot. The last 2. Pathirana back into the attack. He's changed ends. 1 for 13 to his name now. His base, let's see if it works in his favor. He'll be running for single with his heart in his mouth.
It's a very good start. Full straight. Was tailing in. Had to get going here because this throw was had one stump to aim at from side on. It would have been well short. Didn't even bother diving. It's a couple of feet wide of the mark. But now the danger man, Nawaz, he's on strike.
.55 of 23. His base on that, and right into the base of the stumps. Just a single. Good fielding there, covering a good amount of ground, running towards his left.
We haven't seen anyone really execute the Yorkers well today, particularly in the first innings. Pakistan were pretty poor at that. The skipper was putting them around the park, but that is very difficult underneath. Full, quick, keeping it down to a single. Superb at this moment in the end.
Who's picked that up? Have a look at that for a finish from the young man, Wajanafe. He makes it look so easy. Loves space. He showed his skill here.
One of the biggest sixes we've seen all day. Fuller delivery, we'd say works a little bit better than this. Trying to go short, trying to go at him. That is smashed. Pick the bones out of that one.
Can you imagine if you can hit the ball that way in front of square? Means you are really looking to score runs and you're eyeing it very properly. Patrana is not is quick. That last delivery hit for 6 was 146.3. That's a good ball. It's a very good ball there. Once again, talking about beautiful locations in Sri Lanka, you can't miss those beaches. You've ever been around here in Sri Lanka, and visited here in Colombo, and every city has its own soul. Not much, but there is some Pakistan support. And this time it's Nawaz flat. How good was that? How good was that? They might have a second look, but that is brilliant. Dhananjay De Silva there. Wow, how did he manage to slap it back into the game?
That was ridiculous. Athleticism. Everyone was heart in mouth. Is it going for 6? Is it going to be caught? Backpedaling. Everyone watching. One hand, he got it and he knocked it back. That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it just shows the level of commitment there. 100 out of 100 for that effort. And when especially the bowlers are going for runs, you need that kind of support from your fielders. Is surely, for sure, taking those 6, so just a single there. And we're again talking about finishing the over well. He's given 10 only. Last ball. Driven hard to the field again. Shy of the stumps. Pakistan 116 for 4.
बेपाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है. In store, online and ATM, हर जगह चले. बेपाक.
They needed a partnership and they have provided it. And keeping the opposition honest. These two batters out there in the middle.
Hasaranga, one of the bowlers to bowl 3 for Sri Lanka. Change of ends for him. Mid off. Underneath, accepts it. Three wickets for Wanindu Hasaranga. Shadab Khan, useful at this stage.
That's clever. Yes, there is a bit of grip for the wrist spinner. He's not bowling wicket to wicket. In fact, he's asking the batters to reach for it again. But this time around, didn't get away with it.
Now looking at what Dhananjay De Silva did in the previous over, this is easy. Saved his team 5 runs with that effort on the boundary line. Shut up! He's hit it over long on.
There is one batter, Shadab, who plays the situation very well, a competent batsman. And what a strike that was. From the middle of the bat and against Hasaranga. No pace by the bowler, but he ate his own pace. Flat batted it.
He had to hold it straight after the wide, the previous ball. Straight again, another fielder underneath it. It's another wicket for Hasaranga. by Ashraf. So two left-handers out in the middle. That's in the gap. It skids away for 4. Waited on it nicely.
He certainly can pack a punch for Ashraf. A very able batsman, especially in the death of the innings. He's got the ability to find boundaries at his will. Starts off very well with the boundary.
34 off 13. The players will be backing themselves to get those. That's another 4. It'll skid away. So 15 off that. Ball blows. Now Pakistan back in it. This is a massive over coming up. Black got a great option to execute, and that's Matisha Pathirana. They need one more in the circle. Sri Lanka. Yeah, they've decided to bring third man up.
Yeah, you're right, Russell. Penultimate over has significance, no doubt about it. And given the situation, which is tense for both the sides, he has to come good. Pathirana the line.
Is off to leading the team. There we go, that thumb taking a blow. Pathirana the key for Sri Lanka.
Bringing the mid-off up. And now Pathirana needs to tuck the batsman up. Left-handers like to hit the ball through that area, extra cover and between mid-off. If he bowls just outside the off stump, he's going to be penalized.
Go straight. Finds the fielder again. 2 singles. 28 off 10. It's getting closer and closer. Everyone on their feet. Not as loud as they are usually. They are tense, the crowd. They know the game. They know it's on a knife's edge.
Yeah, turning out to be a humdinger of a contest, this one. Everybody on the edge of their seats. It's tense.
Sri Lanka haven't been beaten Pakistan in a home series at all in T20 cricket. They won't do it here either. The best result for them is a drawn series, a shared series. Ball! Pathirana does the job. That's the slower one. He's such a good option. Such an asset in the death overs.
Keeping his cool. Ball into his field. Not offering any room to the left-handers. Bowling wicket to wicket.
इंस्टॉर ऑनलाइन एनी टीम हर जगह पे फायदा दे
For you, suddenly you see 50-60% of your problems disappear. There'll be belief that these two teams probably will come against each other. That belief that you can beat the opposition. Job not done yet. 8 balls remaining, 27 required. He's gone towards his off stump. Mohammad Wasim hits it down the ground. He's made good connection. It's 6. What a blow!
Great improvisation. Realize what the bowler is looking to do. Set himself nicely to put the ball over the head of the umpire for a 6. And up, Pakistanis.
Look how deep in the crease he is. He went across so he can get closer to Pathirana's delivery. It's not over yet. It's just not over. Probably Shan Malinga will be called to bowl the last one. He went for 22 in the over that he bowled. 21 needed. This is the delivery, Amir.
Another good strike. Can really tilt the balance of this game. Will certainly tip the scale once again.
Oh yes, 15, 17. Malinga will be under pressure. Third man, fine leg in the circle, mid-offs in the circle. Pathirana bowls it nicely. Keeps it to 1, so 20 needed off the last over. 10 off the Pathirana over. It's a good one for Sri Lanka. 141 for 7.
G's fried chicken, the ultimate crispy और juicy पूरे पाकिस्तान में हारेगा.
It's not impossible. Contemporary cricket, 20 runs are achievable. We have seen it happening so many times.
It's 14 years ago is when Sri Lanka won a T20 international against Pakistan here in Sri Lanka. Oh, dot ball, not quite. Oh, it got him. This has thrown stamp down. Hemanta Boteju, the umpire, wants to go up there, but I'll tell you what, I can give it out from here. We're behind the keeper.
The wicket
A vital
keeper, can
blow.
the side on angle, please.
Sri Lanka keeping the wits about it. Every individual is allowed out there in the middle. And stand-in captain for the moment, Kusal Mendes, was alert, bounced on the opportunity, found the target.
Satisfied, I have made the decision to the giant screen.
He's nowhere close. The third umpire.
Started off with a slower ball. Not only is it a dot, it's been a wicket. Naseem Shah's on strike. Long on. Well, he'll wait for the bounce. Just a single. 19 or 4.
3 sixes required. And that's how Fahim Ashraf was dismissed. He was ready for that slow delivery. Kusal Mendes took a step and bullseye.
It's not easy. Not easy when you're throwing the ball with the gloves on. Swing and a miss. Oh, he's called it wide. He'll have to re-bowl that one. He's outside that off stump. Should that line have moved across, Amir? You answered.
It's good stuff from Malinga.
Another wide. Another wide. Just one dot that Sri Lanka need. One good delivery here and they have a win for themselves. 4th October 2012 is the last time Sri Lanka beat Pakistan in a T20 international in Sri Lanka. That really is a strange one. They all know it. Just stay calm. One delivery, one delivery. That's all you need. Swing and a miss, that delivery. 16 off 2, so as long as you bowl legal deliveries, Sri Lanka have got their result that they needed. They worked really hard. They waited a long time.
It's a strong back from Sri Lanka. No doubt about it. They were completely out of sorts in the previous outing. Gathered their thoughts, came out well prepared. Batters were good, and the bowlers responded under pressure.
Well, job done, job done. One more delivery remaining. That last over. Pakistan have got just the one single. They've been 3 wides. But I'll tell you that over from Matisha Patirana really was brilliant. It's always that penultimate over which gives the last over, or whoever who bowls the last over, that cushion. Another wide. Well, the batsman did go a long way across. Well, more relief on the Sri Lankans' faces, isn't it?
Yeah, suddenly Saraj Surya started to look radiant, glow in his face. Yeah, win's been elusive for Sri Lanka, but this win will give them a lot of confidence, especially with the fact that the batters were able to do a decent job.
Bowl it straight, says Kusal Mendis. It's just the one delivery. Doesn't matter if he hits you for 6. Bowl it straight. And that he does. He'll get a wicket. Surely. Nothing from the umpire. They'll take the review. But more importantly, Sri Lanka take